Alright, everybody. Welcome back for race number 4. The 4th race of the Endgame Racing F4 Championship, sponsored by Endgame Coffee. Today's race, hosted at Okayama International Circuit, an OG track opened in 1990 privately, but then they were probably like, man, this track is sick. Open it to the public for the F1 race in 1994. And so they did. Today's weather report is absolutely hot, with a forecast of rain by the 3rd race, which is actually the first time we're seeing rain this season. So this is going to get very, very interesting. It looks like the rain's going to come at about during the feature race, about a minute in. So that'll be good. What else we got? Oh yeah, recap from last week. Heat 1 was won by Charlie Poulier, followed by Ryan Winfeld and Carl Ribbing. Ryan got second, just about only a second behind Charlie. Just about. Then we went on to Heat 2. Charlie won it again. Ryan again taking second. Mike Ballion this time coming up in 3rd. The gap between Charlie and Ryan was even closer at just 6/10 off. Pretty incredible battle there toward the end. And the final feature race was won by Ryan, who said, "Screw you, Charlie, you're winning too much. I'm about to go crazy," and won with a 12-second lead. Absolute slam dunk. Get the fuck out of here. Mike Ballion got 3rd place again as well. So, onto the track. Here is the track layout. It's a type of track that contains a little bit of this, a little bit of that, everything. Couple long straights, gradual elevation changes, steeper elevation change in a carousel, slow turns, fast turns. They got it all. 11 corners total here at 2.31 miles long. I believe lap times are going to be 1:31's average. However, with the track temp coming down by the start of the race after qualifying, might see it go a little bit quicker. And, oh, I should put that back up because I wanted to say the trickiest part, in my opinion, of this track are turns 8, 9, and 10. As you can see, Redman turn 8 is actually going to be a sweeper left-hander that's uphill, so you're going to want to hug the left side even on the exit so that you can get a great turn into 9. Tricky part with 9 is that if you give it too many beans, you're going to be way off into the sand on the left on the exit. So I think that turn's going to catch a lot of people out, especially in the heat. All right, qualifying is away.
Just a reminder, there's 3 laps.
I don't know who that was, but I need to turn off voice chat. Let's do that now. All right. Let's see if I can pull up the track map here. Apparently not. So why don't we just go on board with Charlie here, who has been killing it all season so far. So, what I usually do here. Here's the front stretch. Pretty long. Going to be great for drafting, of course. So he's going to come right down here, slam the brakes right at about the pit lane exit where the balloon cone sits. Turning slightly late to hit the inside curbing only for a second. He's moving to the right as you approach Williams corner. Small lift. Maybe he was a bit conservative. I think he could have gone on the gas a little bit earlier there. Coming down to the S's. And as you approach turn 4, you're going to do a heavy brake quick, then let off and give it gas very early. The elevation change uphill obviously is going to help with braking, so you're not going to be on the brakes as much. Now you're just going to absolutely send it down into the hairpin. Pretty good there. You definitely want to keep the inside line because you're going to have to move over to the right anyway for this turn, turn 6, and then turn 7 back to the final 90 degree. You have a little runoff on the right there, but not much, so again, you have to be careful. So here's the tricky part. Turn 8 is going to be an uphill carousel to the left, I guess, and you're going to want to turn right back to the right. Don't go off on the left side there, and now you're going to approach the final 2 corners. This one, I think F4 can take it flat out. And here you got to do a lift, downshift, and you're back right on the gas. I think Charlie was a little conservative here. I know the track is very hot, so maybe he was just kind of hanging out. Or maybe not, because he's on provisional pole right now. Also, one thing I did not mention, the hot dog car. I missed it last week, didn't have trading paints open, but here it is in all its glory. If I could show you the pit crew, they're also wearing hot dog uniforms. Wonderful. Alright, let's go to someone else. We have Nicholas Stamos. Looks like he is in the uphill right-hander, going down the back straight. That is a gorgeous paint. Wow, I like the gold. So here's the hairpin, keeps it on the inside, stays to the right, first 90-degree turn there, on to turn 7, the second. Gets a little of the curbing. Great exit. Ooh, tough spin. That's that tough corner I was talking about. I think it's going to get a lot of drivers. But no damage done. It's going to keep on rocking. Start his next lap. So Charlie again setting another fast? I don't know what his last lap time was. Oh well, I don't care about him anymore. Let's go to Kyle. Kyle currently with a 131 coming around the hairpin. See how patient he was on the throttle. He made sure the car was not going into the grass on the left there. Keeps it in fourth and does not downshift. A couple people were talking about that in practice to see which is better. It seemed like fourth would have been better. Does not improve on his lap time, but only just barely. I think everyone is done. Nope, there's someone. Who's that? Ah, that's the problem. Here we go. A little too quick there by Gage. All right. A couple incidents happened throughout that. Looks like Ryan did an off track, or had an off track, so he decided to come back into the pits. I believe he's the last one. Everyone else appears to be off track. All right, here is your grid for race one. Charlie Pullier takes pole, followed by Matt Legault, Jordan Waitman, Ryan Winfeld, Carl Ribbing, Kyle McBride, Justin Dive. His name says Justin Dive Bomber Barrera. I'm not sure why I did not put that there. Followed by Mike Ballion, Ryan Springer, Nicholas Stamos, Jeremy Smith, Michael Hawkins, Eric Hives, Boston Els, Gage Baum, and Jason Lyons. All right. No idea what camera angle is going to be the best. Probably this one. And they're off for race number 1. Looks like Carl got a great start. Same with Eric Hives and Jordan Wheatman already making up positions. Too wide, turn 3, Williams corner. Oh, that is a massive crash in the, oh my God. We'll have to come back to that. Meanwhile, coming up the carousel right-hander, going down the straight, Charlie has a pretty decent lead, followed by Jordan Wheatman, Matt Legault, Ryan Winfeld, Kyle McBride, Carl Ribbing. You can see the smoke from that crash earlier on turn 3 as well. Wow. Back to that in a minute. Seems to be a steady line with Charlie leading the pack. Let's go back a ways. We have Boston Els staying out of trouble. I see no damage on the car. Same with Gage. Oh, quick little spin. Should be able to get moving fairly quickly. All good in the hood. So let's check out this draft. Now that everyone's in the draft train, you can see the gaps in orange, but I don't think the front stretch is long enough. A couple wide drivers there. Justin has a great run on Carl. Quick spin by Eric. Seems to be going again, no damage. So here's Michael Hawkins and Jeremy Smith again. They have been battling what it feels like every single race this season. Was that? I think that was Justin on Carl. Check that replay real quick. So this is going into turn 8. Ooh. Goes out a little wide there. Stewards will have to have a look at that one. Actually, it looks like Justin just dove into the pits again. I want to show all these replays, but there's a lot happening right now, so we'll come back to it at some point. Looks like Ryan's getting caught out on the straight, or maybe he has a slowdown. Someone's off to the side. Again, locked in the DRS train. Looks like Jordan and Matt, P3 and 2, have gained on Charlie, because Charlie got ahead at least about 8/10 2 laps ago, or 1 lap ago. Oh, sweet camera angle. Alright, let's check out what happened earlier in the race on lap number 1. So here's Nick Stamos. Oh, it just barely tags the front of... I couldn't tell who that was. Let's open the battles box, see if that helps me. Nope. Is that Ryan Springer? Well, Ryan's in the back. So Ryan sees this happen, has nowhere to go, and gets thrown into the barriers. There's the third one. Oh, so this is Mike Ballion. Just a quick little boop there. Oof, looks like a lot of damage for all 3 of the cars. And let's see, what else do we have? We have Gage has an incident here. Oh, this is what we saw live by accident. Just a quick little spin there, comes back onto the track, no big deal. Then it has Justin. Incident from Justin, looks like the final turn. He looks swirly already when I pulled up the replay. It just spins. Oh, he has no wing, actually. I don't know where that came from. I'm assuming the incident before. Fortunately, that car did not look very drivable. Alright, back to the front. Ooh. There goes someone else right off the track. That looks like Matt Legault. Wrong replay, this one. It's going straight, brakes a little late, locks up the front right. Unfortunately did touch the wall. Not sure the damage on that one. Oh man, every time I go to someone there's something happening. Alright, so behind look like Gage and someone else. Let's see. So here's Ryan Springer. Unfortunately just gets right into the back of, I don't know who that is. Someone. Nick Stamos, I think? Yep. So Nick does a quick little spin here. It's too bad. Alright, let's check out the gap between 1, 2, and 3 again. Jordan could have tried for that, but I think he made the better choice of waiting, being patient. There's still, I think, 2 more laps left, probably. Even though the top left says lap 6 of 12, that's wrong. We're going by the timer. But here he goes, up the inside, into the hairpin. Charlie's still on the quarter panel, but absolutely gets it done. That was brilliant. See if we can watch that again from the far chase view. Might look a little better. So moves over halfway down. Brakes a little late. Charlie keeping him honest, but still helping out with the space there. Good driving. Takes the inside, but just can't get there enough. Now looks like Ryan may have a run on Charlie here. Not quite. Back a little bit. Mike Ballion passing Gage Bomb for P11. This is going into the hairpin. Looks like Gage just took a wider line there. Let's see what else we have. That's about it at the moment, actually. Let's go back to live. Is this the checkered flag? I have no idea again. Can't tell what flag the guy was waving. That is the checkered, okay. Wow. So Jordan Wheatman started third, ended up first place. Charlie started first, ended up second. And Ryan started fourth and ended up third. Right. So I'm a little curious. The weather during... Actually, let's go through the results first, then I'll explain that. So. Sick. It's totally not showing the results. Well. Anyway. Here is the lineup for race 2. So Kyle McBride, followed by Ryan Winfeld on the outside, followed by Charlie Pullier, Jordan Wheatman, Matt Legault, Carl Ribbing, Jeremy Smith, Michael Hawkins, Eric Hives, and Boston Els. That's the top 10. Then following that, Gage Baum, Nicholas Stamos, Ryan Springer, Justin Barrera, and Jason Lyons. Let's get to it. All right, race number 2 is away. A couple burnouts on the grid, but it looks like Kyle got a fantastic start. Mike Ballion passing Boston Els in the back. Carl Ribbing got a great start as well. Ryan trying to get up the inside of Kyle. Charlie's trying to make up a spot too. You can see the hot dog car right there. Takes the inside of Ryan. Charlie now around the outside. Meanwhile, Jordan Wheatman coming up the inside, but Charlie had a great run. So I'm not sure if Jordan's going to be able to get him here. I think Charlie's getting the inside line. Yep. probably for defense. Lock up by Kyle. Still holds it though. Ooh, a couple off the track, but they managed to avoid potential disaster. So now we have Ryan Winfeld leading, followed by Kyle, Jordan, and Charlie. Let's jump to the back here. Here's Justin Barrera. Up 4 positions, halfway around the track now. Kyle I see dropping. There he is off in the grass. I see a bunch of spin marks. We'll go back to that. Three wide into turn 1. Looks like Matt Legault keeps it ahead of Charlie, who's ahead of Jordan. Here's a big group in the back now. All sorts of things happening. Carl passing Mike, Mike passing Carl back. Looks like Carl's on the inside of Mike, and Mike's just slightly ahead going into the long straight. So Mike's going to take the inside line here, probably play a little defensive. Up the inside, but who's that up the inside? Car 219, that's Justin Barrera. Absolute send, that was gorgeous. Oh, and who's that in the back? Is that Kyle again, I think? Oh, no. Disaster. Oh, heard another tire screech in the back before I changed to this group again. Is there a touch there? I couldn't tell. Here's Michael Hawkins leading the pack, followed by Mike Ballion, Carl Ribbing. Actually, I missed Justin at the front. So Justin, Michael, Mike, Carl, Jeremy. Justin looks like he's setting a gap already. Cat. All right. Curious what happened to Kyle here. Let's check out the replay. Just unfortunately loses it on the exit. Might have hit the wall, can't really tell. I can only assume because of the speed. And he had another moment, I think turn 7. Yep, right here. So again, just the car just kept turning on him. It's unfortunate. Didn't hit anything though. So I see Carl entered the pits. I wonder if he had damage from something. Ah, he went off track. That was, Alright, let's just check it out. So here's Carl, third one. Ooh! That looked like a bit of netcode first. Ah, that's unfortunate. Goes straight to the pits to take that repair. Looks like Kyle passed Nicholas Stamos for P10. That's what we're seeing now, but has another spin. Ah! Car is not doing well for him. Back up front, we still have the 4 same drivers battling it out. Matt taking the inside line from Charlie, but Charlie's going to have the inside line coming up to the next carousel. Does put a little bit of a gap on him. Now Jordan takes the inside line again. Only Matt's going to have the draft off Charlie. Jordan's kind of getting screwed on this straight. A quick little touch. Gets the job done though. I'm sure the stewards will look at that one as well. All right. So just take a note, Justin's about 4.5 seconds back, it says. See if he gets closer, but currently Justin is up 10 positions from the start. So he's absolutely dominating. Was Justin sneaking by Mike Valiant. Or holding him back, can't tell, to be honest. Ah, so that was Mike attacking Justin, I see. So it's, actually I have the replay right here. So this is Mike getting by him, looks like Justin just had a quick little lockup and Justin was like, nah, I'm still good. I got this. So even with the lockup, he was still able to hold that position. Here comes the Dream Team again. Charlie just approaching Ryan constantly, but Ryan just holding him back. Goes a little wide. Jordan's in play. Jordan probably wants them to keep fighting. Lose some time, he can come in and take advantage. If he plays the draft right, he's going to have an easy pass down the straight. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. I think he's thinking about it. Ah, so close. He's got a couple more laps. relative, I'm also looking at Mike Ballion, who's looks like he's gaining on Justin, so like a 10th now. Side by side, Justin takes the defensive line. Just holds him off. That's Mike again behind him, right? Yep, so Justin again, inside line. Still holding the back. See Ryan up front. Ryan and Charlie are probably going side by side into turn 4. Double side by side. Charlie, Ryan, Jordan, and Matt. Jesus. Oh, but does Jordan have the full inside? I think he wanted it. Decided not to. That could have been deadly for all of them. But now he's still fighting Matt. Here comes the weaving. Charlie had a pretty decent gap, about 5/10, but that's going to come down by turn 1 a little bit. If Ryan can keep that, then he's golden. Looks like Kyle passing Gage. P12. Alright, someone make a pass. Come on. Let's see, I'm assuming there's one more lap. Or maybe not. I think that is the checkered. It is! Wow, what an intense battle. The last, I don't know, 7 laps or something? So we got Charlie Pullier, followed by Ryan Winfeld, and Jordan Whitman for P1, 2, and 3. I mean, that was excellent. Alright, here are the full results. Look at that, top four within 7/10 of each other. It looks like Justin held back Mike by only 2/10. Again, incredible driving. So one of the things I meant to check earlier that I mentioned was the weather. So in the practice, the weather was actually a very hot, or the track temp, sorry, very hot, 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Then it started to drop down before qualifying, and it was about 120. So now, as you can see, at the end of race 2, it's dropped all the way to 95. Literally just changed as I pulled it up. And the sky is getting gloomy. I don't know if I have a forecast. Just do this. Here's the weather. It's coming. It is coming. So it should be raining probably halfway into this next race. So drivers are going to have to make the decision, do you want to pit for wet? Do you want to stay out and kind of deal with it? It all depends on how heavy the rain is going to get. I mean, look at that compared to the last race. It looks like it's about to start raining. Definitely got darker. Oh, here it goes. There is rain on the screen. Very excited for this. This is the first time this season that it has rained, actually. So, here's your grid. Reverse grid, so we're starting with Eric Ives, followed by Jeremy Smith, Mike Ballion, Justin Barrera, Matthew Legault, Jordan Whitman, Ryan Winfield, Charlie Pollier, Ryan Springer, Nicholas Stamos, Kyle McBride, Carl Ribbing, then Kyle McBride. Let's go to page 2. Boston Els, Gage Baum, Michael Hawkins, and Jason Lyons. The feature is live, everybody. Wow, a couple great starts by Ryan. Looks like Justin Barrera got a fantastic start. Oh, a couple spinners there. I believe that was Carl? Maybe Ryan in the mix? Have a look at that. Eric Hives looks like he might have been in the wall. Jeremy Smith P2 and Justin leading up 3 positions. Oh, another crash way in the back. I think that was Nicholas Stamos. Justin off track. Jeremy Smith leading down the back straight, followed by Mike Ballion, who looks like he has a great run. So that's Mike up the inside, keeping it nice and easy. Gets the pass done, as does Matthew. Still a lot of things happening around the track. I cannot keep up at the moment. Ryan Springer spun? Yep. Ryan Winfield also crashed. Wonder if there was contact there or something as they both went off in the same corner. Holy moly. So it was Carl on Boston L's. I just saw flip. So here's Justin Pereira on the inside, Mike Ballion on the outside. Keeping it cool. There's Kyle coming across the line. What else we got? There's a lot of people in the pits right now, so a lot definitely happened. I could try to run through everything while we have a small break, so let's check it out. So here's coming to turn one. This is Jordan Wheatman, just goes straight. I believe that's Ryan in the middle, and then Charlie hits him, and Carl hits him. So that is a hot dog pileup. So here's Ryan. There's Charlie. Tries to stop. Carl says, "You're not stopping." Not stopping at all. I think that's Michael Hawkins in the back as well. It's four car. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just tough time stopping. And Eric Ives turn 2. Just no grip on that line, unfortunately. Small tap, hopefully not too much damage. We have Kyle McBride, little spin. Oh. Michael Hawkins. So this is after the crash, so he's probably damaged. I think his tire's not even turning in the front right there. This is Justin going into the carousel. Yeah, just couldn't stop. Wow. We have Ryan going off track again. This is into the hairpin. Someone else went in front of him. Oh, that's Jordan. So, you know, synchronized off tracks. And later on, Ryan crashed somewhere again, so he just spun. Okay. Okay. So that was Ryan Springer before. And then Ryan Winfield did the same thing. Here's Gage Baum. This is going into turn 8. Just can't turn the car. Has to crawl in order to make the turn. Man, a lot happened. Jeremy Smith. Oh, there's too much of the curb and threw the car off. Oh my god. Alright, back to live. There's still a couple more things I wanted to show because I wanted to see. It looks like Justin Barrera got by Jordan and Mike. So there's Mike Ballion. Everyone seems to be spread out now, so there's just events happening all over the track. So Ryan again off track. Can't see a damn thing. Follows Charlie. Oh boy. Wonder who's on what tire now. I see a lot of people have gone into the pits. See if I can keep up with that. I thought it told me, but here it is. So, it looks like everyone has changed to the wet tire, if they weren't on it before. I have no idea, unfortunately. I just see a lot of people in the pits. Or went to the pits, excuse me. Oh no. That is Matt Legault around at the hairpin. Dropped down to 3rd. Let's see how that happened. A little too much gas, I think. He was being so cautious around the turn, just... a little bit lost it. Lost it a little bit. You know what I mean? Jordan Wheatman was able to scoot by him. It's now Justin Barrera leading the race by 4 seconds. Here's Ryan on Charlie, going to turn 8. Let's see if he gets it. Charlie has good grip on the outside there. Now he's going to have the inside, staying away from those puddles on the curbing. Ooh. Looks like Eric had a moment. That real quick. It's the final turn. Tires on the curbing, which has the big puddles on them. So here's Ryan and Charlie. Oh my goodness. That was a huge snap and a huge save. I'm very surprised he held that. Definitely want to watch that replay. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's Charlie going off track. This is the carousel right-hander. Just can't brake in time. And that put Ryan back ahead of him even after the turn 1 incident. That 46, yeah. Jordan Wheatman setting the fastest time of the session, 1:46.0. Gained about a second back on Jordan. I mean on Justin. Oh, and unfortunately, there goes that attempt. Just barely, slightly hit the walls. Wings damaged only slightly, but that's going to affect him. Let's see what happened there. Jordan Wheatman. Maybe late on the brakes. Off track again? I don't... What turn is that? The hairpin? Yep, that is the hairpin. Drivers are really struggling out there. He hasn't lost much though. I mean, he's still right in third. Ryan building a gap on Charlie, up to a second now. Ryan getting a little sideways. Oh no, Jordan's in the pits. Maybe taking a fast repair quick. Just for that wing. Looks like Carl lost some time too. It's after the hairpin. Just lost it. Carl was not happy with that line. There's Jordan out in the pits, out of the pits. He must have saw the gap behind him and decided to fully repair the damage. only lose one spot to Mike Ballion. He's actually gaining on Matt. Matt taking the defensive line. Charlie passing Ryan. What happened to Ryan? Wonder if he had a moment. Did have a moment. Ryan went off track again. Ooh. I gotta go on board with somebody because this looks ridiculous. Let's go on with Ryan, who's gonna be in Charlie's spray, so you get the full effect. Maybe. See how cautious he has to be on the throttle. Look at that. Oh, that's someone sideways in the middle of the turn. What was that? Oh, that was Jordan, I think. Jordan, let's check that out in a second. I clicked the wrong one. Here it is. So he's actually losing it on the corner before. It was right across the grass into the middle of the track. Now we have, who's that? I think Kyle leading? Yep. Kyle, Charlie, and Ryan now going into the hairpin. Charlie at the inside. Ryan, I think, is too far back to try to capitalize on that as well. There he goes. Now Ryan gets the inside and Kyle. Kyle get the switch back and take the inside going to turn 7. He's going for it. Oh, not quite. That, I believe, is Mike Ballion in the pits? Nope. No idea who that was. Oh, it was Gage Baum. Alright, a couple of incidents the last couple minutes. Have to look back at. Oh, Charlie, I don't know if he has the grip. Ryan got a great run. Let's see how good it is. Hawkins a little bit too quick. Oh, that that car is missing an entire front end. Is that Jeremy? Slow around the hairpin. Fortunately in a bad spot because his car just wouldn't turn. Is there a first crash that happened to him? Let's see. This one. Ooh! Just didn't like the hairpin. Wow. Wish it went back a couple more seconds. So if you look on the top left, Justin Barrera gaining 13 seconds on P2. Excellent driving. Here is Jordan Wheatman right behind Kyle McBride. Looks like the last laps, Jordan has been dominant. He's over a second quicker than everyone else on track. So here they go side by side into the final corner. Jordan takes the inside line, hoping he has the grip for it, staying away from the curb where all the puddles are. Now it's a drag race. So this is Matt catching up to Mike Valiant. Oh, and a couple changes behind too. Also, so Jordan passed Ryan and Kyle passed Ryan. So what happened to Ryan? Well, first, Matt Legault takes P3 barely. Sorry, Mike Valiant takes P2 barely ahead of Matt Legault. I just want to go back to see what happened to Ryan. Ah, just lost it on the exit of turn 7, unfortunately. Looks like they're having a chat about that battle. Probably yelling profanity at each other. And replay I do want to see is back to Carl. Went straight off in turn 1. People still crashing. Ryan Springer on the final corner. Ah, just loses it. Takes a huge crash into the barrier. Still out. So Jeremy's still driving. There he comes. Down the back stretch. I mean the front stretch. P12. Here's your winner doing an extra lap for good measure, Justin Barrera. Absolutely insane drive. Started P4, finished P1. Well-deserved donuts. All right. That. Why would it bring up those results? Jesus. There we go. So Justin Barrera with a very nice win, followed by Mike Ballion, Matt Legault, Charlie Pollier, Jordan Wheatman, Kyle McBride, Ryan Winfield, Carl Ribbing, who had a lot of incidents I'm just going to throw in there. Ryan Springer, Eric Hives, Michael Hawkins, Jeremy Smith, Nicholas Stamos, Gage Baum, Boston Els, and Jason Lyons, who I'm pretty sure did not even grid. So I don't know why it shows up for him, but oh well. See if we can see some other incidents that happened throughout the race while we're at it. All right, that concludes today's race. So next week, F4 Championship is going to Algarve. Algarve? Algarve. So as always, have a good night. See you all next week.